Hey guys, I am Priestess LaMeel from LaMeel.com, founder of Magical Vixen University, and I'm starting a new series on magical ingredients. And so all of these videos are going to be relatively short, and then you'll also be able to find them on YouTube. And on YouTube, I'll put them together, and I'll do like 5 at a time so that you can reference them because they won't all stay here. If you're interested in being part of the Magical Vixen monthly program, head on over to LaMeel.com. It's over there. It will be launching next week. I'm very, very excited. And I will put some promotional educational information about that in a separate video. So what I'm going to be doing for the rest of this year is going into individual ingredients every day, mostly everyday ingredients until I run out, that we come in contact with, that we can use for spiritual purposes. And some of us may have all these ingredients and not know what to do with them and how to use them, but I want to explain to you what they are, so as I start to share ritual work with you and intention work and magical workings, you know what the properties are. And then in those other videos, you'll get to see how to use them. So the first ingredient, for no other reason than it was one of the ones I picked up, I have hundreds of jars. So we're going to be going through those jars one by one until we're done. And, but the truth is, you're never done. There's always more, right? As I'm learning more and adding, I will be sharing. Meanwhile, I'm getting clove. Clove is all over me because clove is our first ingredient. And I haven't been over here in a while, but I had an accident, football accident, and it shattered my tooth. So you'll see the transition over the next month of me getting not just this tooth repaired, but I'm also getting some lower teeth repaired as well, getting some work done. So it's all good. I'm okay, and I am way deeper than I'm not so artificial that I can't show up for you, even with my tooth missing. So we're gonna do clove today. These are whole cloves, right? If you don't have a mortar and pestle and you're just starting out, if you have ground cloves or whole cloves, they work the same. The other way that you can get and use clove in your spiritual work is, right? I don't guess it is therapeutic grade clove oil, right? It's very, very strong. So cloves, let's talk about them. If you have them whole, you are more than likely going to want to, we all know what cloves look like. You're going to want to ground them up in a mortar and pestle. A mortar and pestle allows you to grind, and while you're doing that, use the opportunity to infuse your intention into it for whatever purpose that you are utilizing it. However, you can also stick it in a grinder, or you can buy it already ground. As you start working with the different spells, you will figure out what is best for you, and I have some more jars coming in. So for me, I have them whole, I have them ground, and then I have the oil and a lot of my herbs. I do have as oils, my resins. I have also created a liquid paste out of those. So you'll see them in multiple ways, and at some point I'll show you how to do that. Definitely in the university. I'll show you that. So what are some of the properties of the earth? So cloves are believed and known to help in banishing evil a lot of times. People use it to clear their head. You can use clove in protection. If you are trying to find and attract love, clove works very well for that. Clove can also be used in money spell and money work. And it also has been used in many different ways for healing, right? And to relieve pain. So if you have a toothache, which is very, very common, and people running by Orgel and all of the chemical stuff, you can pack your gum with whole cloves. You can, if you have that cotton, right, that they use to cover wounds, you can pack ground clove in there and put that in your mouth. If you have clove oil, you can do the clove oil. Now, clove oil is too strong, in my opinion, to use for young children who are having any mouth pains. Clove, it will also disinfect. It kills bacteria. So Q-tip, rub it wherever you need it, and voila, you can get the healing effects almost immediately. And it does numb, and it is strong. And so depending on what type of pain or infection you have, skin, internally or externally, clove is not, unless it's some type of an emergency, is not my go-to for the healing first. I would start with tea tree oil, right? And then move into tea tree, garlic, clove, because clove is that strong and that intense. If you only have the oil, you can use the oil to dress your candles when you're doing your love work, when you're doing banishing work. If you're mixing an oil for banishing, adding clove is a good idea. And you can add it as a powder, as a whole clove, especially if you are doing a wash for your house or a spray. You can put the whole clove into the boiling pot, and it's going to really extract all the properties of the clove. So there we have it. All the properties of the clove, and there may be a few more. So there's some things about clove that I don't know right off. So I will put that down below because with all of my herbs, and so since we're starting here, I'll show you. I've been using these little journals here, right? And I have many, many of them. They come in a couple colors, but many, many, and that's not even the right one. Um, to record this type of information that I'm sharing with you, that I record for my family, for all of the little witches in my life. And so each page has a different, just about a different ingredient. And I write like what are the benefits? What are the elements? What is it, a male, female herb? And as I learn more, I go and I can add it. So that's the benefit of having one thing per page. The other thing is that this opens like a little binder, right? So these pages, so what's happening to me is like I'm starting to get more and more information about certain herbs, and this book fills up. I can buy another one, I can take the pages out, and so then I have a book that just has like my herbs from A to C, and then this one has, C to E, etc. So I can switch them up, I can reorder them if I need to, and it makes keeping in creating my own reference guide amazingly easy, especially because I want to do it in my own hand. And then later I will probably next year start working with my youngest daughter, and she's going to start helping me get creative and do some pictures of herbs and add some extra things as I think I have completed my understanding and knowledge of that particular herb. So there's just an idea. You can get these on my apothecary. If you don't see them, just send me a message and I'll be happy to help you. But that's all we have on clove today. And our next video is going to be on chamomile. I'll see you there.